All right. Well, speaking of people going to jail.
Yes.
As you know, there have been a rash of, at least reportedly, because when we were growing up, we didn't hear much about this.
Mm-hmm.
Well, apparently a judge says that law banning teacher-student sex is unconstitutional.
Well, he's right.
So we've read enough stories over the last couple of years.
Yeah.
Where all these hot teachers are like banging out their students.
Right.
And somehow, some way, they always get caught.
Yes, they do.
And, it's just like, I got to wonder, especially, when it's the female on male relationship, that if anybody's tracking this at all, that does this adversely affect the kid or guy's life down the road? I mean, is he like all fucked up now in the head because his teacher banged him when he was 16 or 17 or whatever it is?
Do you really need to ask the question?
Well, but the thing is there any real harm done? That's the question.
No, there's not. I mean, I know what you're saying, that there should be a study or something.
Yeah,
but
I mean, is anybody actually studying this at all?
Probably not, but we already know the answer. Dude, how would that be any more fucking bad, adverse to a 16-year-old than if he bangs an 18-year-old? If a junior bangs a senior cheerleader, is there really a difference between an 18-year-old and a 22-year-old?
Not really. I mean, but I'm talking from a standpoint of, I guess, being duped
manipulated or something.
Yeah, duped into it. Yeah.
Yeah. Come on. We're guys.
I know. Listen, I can remember being in high school and being hot for a couple of different teachers.
Yeah.
And of course Van Halen sang the song "Hot for Teacher."
Right.
So I can't imagine that being that detrimental to anybody.
No, not at all.
But anyway, an Alabama judge has ruled this week that the state law criminalizing teacher-student sex is unconstitutional.
Good boy, sir. Good boy.
And he dismissed charges against a teacher and aides accused of having relations with their students. Morgan County Circuit Judge Glenn Thompson issued the ruling on Thursday, dismissing the charges against Carrie Witt, who taught at Decatur High School, and David Solomon, a former aide at the Falkville High, it was reported. The law, created in 2010, prohibits school employees from having sex with students under 19.
Well, she's not very attractive either.
Yeah, she's probably like in her late 30s, maybe mid to late 30s.
Yeah. Of course, she does look a little sad. Oh, she looks better when she's smiling. Yeah, maybe it's just the fact that she was being arrested.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sad now. I'm banging a 19-year-old. I'm happy now. No, I'm sad now again.
Look at a picture of her happy. When she's happy, she's pretty hot. Look at this. Paste. And this button. See, she's pretty hot when she's happy.
Yeah, she's all happy. Look at me. I just got some young 19-year-old schlong.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to wake up to the unhappy, though.
I'm all happy again.
Yeah, the unhappy picture. Let's put that next to it. Let's do paste.
I'm happy, not happy.
Happy and unhappy.
And not
Yikes.
happy. Dick, no dick. Dick, no dick.
Dick in jail.
Yes. This is me with dick. This is me with no dick.
Yep.
Which one do you prefer?
I prefer her getting dicked.
Right.
Very much so.
Give me some dick, no dick.
Yep.
Don't you want to have, what's her name again?
Carrie Witt.
Yeah. Don't you want a happy Carrie?
I do. I don't want that frumpy one. Not at all.
Yeah. Anyway, the law created in 2010 prohibits school employees from having sex with student under 19. The violators could be charged with a Class B felony, carrying a punishable offense up to 20 years behind bars.
My goodness.
The law requires those convicted to register as sex offenders, and consent is not a defense.
Okay.
But defense attorneys have argued that the law violates teachers' equal protection right under the 14th Amendment because it treats teachers and other school employees differently than other citizens, the outlet reported. In Alabama, other adults who have consensual sex with 16-year-olds do not face criminal prosecution. Well, that's a good point.
Yeah.
So if you were banging out your neighbor...
But is the reason they're arrested because they're teachers or because they're age difference?
No. I think it's because they're teachers, because I think it's at least in Alabama, at least if I'm understanding this, that 16-year-olds being 16 is the age of consent.
Okay.
So if a teacher bangs a 16 or older student, they could be prosecuted.
Okay.
But if a 16-year-old bangs out their neighbor, nothing's going to happen to the neighbor.
Right. Okay. I always thought that I thought it was just coincidence that it was teachers because they're more around kids, but I always thought that it was always about the age only.
Well, I think it is probably, it should be about the age, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not the profession.
Yeah, I think you could get fired from your job, but not prosecuted.
Sure.
I can understand getting fired for banging a student.
Well, then let's get some priests and get them to be not guilty for banging out some kids.
Sure.
Why not?
But as far as a lawful thing, if the age of consent is 16 or older,
then what's the problem?
Yeah,
right?
well, then what's the problem?
Right.
So it's not a criminal action. But you could lose your job if you did it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That to me would make more sense.
Sure.
The court finds that the statute's unconstitutional as it applies to these defendants, Thompson wrote in his order. In finding so, this court does not endeavor to absolve any wrongdoing or to excuse the defendants. Moreover, the court does not encourage any similarly situated party to engage with impunity in what may very well be criminal behavior.
Yeah, pal. Stop fucking your kids.
Yeah. So she's 43.
Ooh, yeah.
She's
pretty good for 43 when she's getting dick.
Yeah.
Not so much when she's not.
Dick makes her happy.
I guess so.
Whit, 43, a history, psychology, and social studies teacher, who also coached girls golf and junior varsity cheerleading, was charged with 2 counts of school employee having sex with a student in March of 2016.
Okay, so that was an actual law.
Well, it said that, yeah, because the law, but that's why the judge said this is unconstitutional. Why are we treating the teachers having sex with students who are of consenting age?
Right.
But we're not, say, charging the neighbor lady who bangs out her neighbor's kid.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What a defense.
It's like just because they're a teacher doesn't mean, they're breaking the law.
What a defense that is.
But it's true, though.
I know it's true, but, man, that's got to be tough to be sitting there in court trying to defend yourself that way.
Right.
Well, my neighbor gets to fuck his kids. Why can't I?
Yeah. Well, because you're a teacher, goddammit. Well, what difference does that make?
Yeah, so the fact that I tell people how to do math and golf
doesn't mean I can't get any cock?
Yeah, for God's sakes. I'm teaching them how to handle the shaft on the fucking golf course. What's the difference?
Yeah.
Come on, pal.
Yeah. My neighbor's a stay-at-home housewife, and she gets young dick all the time.
That's right.
And she doesn't get thrown in jail.
Not at all. She can fucking procreate her lovers.
Exactly. Well, I get it.
I get it.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, I'm not saying it's right that, teacher-student sex, but
Yeah.
In that context of, teachers get charged and anybody else does not.
Yeah, I get what they're going for here, but it's just a creepy story.
Well, I agree. I mean, I agree with you, but when you deal with the law, you deal with facts rather than just how you feel about it.
Right. Well, I'm not saying change it. I'm just saying it's kind of creepy.
She is accused of having sex with a male student who was 17 when the relationship started, and another male student who was 18.
Well,
she liked the dick.
Well, the 18 shouldn't be a charge.
Well, it's under 19.
Oh, is 19?
Yeah, that was the law up until this point. It
so
said
you can
anyone
go to the military, but you can't fuck your teacher.
It said the law created in 2010 prohibits school employees from having sex with students under 19.
Ah, I see.
And they said bullshit on that, pal.
Yeah, pal.
Yeah.
We want to see Carrie with the big smile on her face.
Exactly. We want a happy Carrie.
That's right.
Not the sad one.
No sad Carrie here, pal.
Yeah. She's much happier and more pleasant to look at when she's getting young dick.
Yep.
Judges have been asked to dismiss the charges in other similar cases on the unconstitutional grounds, but have neglected to do so.
Well,
we've already been in touch with the Attorney General's office, and they are going to handle the appeal, which is typical when a state statute is attacked on a constitutional basis.
Yeah, the Attorney General might not want young dick for fucking happy Carrie.
No.
Not at all.
No. So this 43-year-old, she's getting 17-year-olds.
Good on her.
Yeah.
When she's smiling, she's a MILF.
She is.
When she's not, she's a MILF.
No. So there you are.
What a story. Jesus, dude.
Well, we got to know where we can get away with shit.
Give you 2 weeks off. Look what you come back with. Donkey fucking and this.
Yeah, I know.
Jesus
but
Christ.
People like that stuff. They like the tabloid shit.
I guess so. My God.
Mm-hmm.